Let me just ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been offered cash to do something strange
Yeah.
and then you said no?
Yeah. So many times.
Really?
Yeah.
You have?
It's a norm.
It's standard.
It's standard. It's a norm. Like, even guys who come to this big fashion events,
Yeah.
you're just like, wow.
I'll give you this much if you do.
Yeah.
I'll take you here if
Yeah.
you do. Did you just like?
I've been offered phones. Oh, buy you an iPhone X if you. Oh, wow. But yeah, I'll just save my money and buy myself an iPhone
But
X if I need to.
that's
you know?
really good.
Yeah.
It's such a breath of fresh air to hear somebody say that, because it's not common.
Yeah.
I can tell you for a fact that I know so many chicks who always like, I need somebody who can buy me an iPhone X, who can pay this for me and do this for me. But you have to understand, all these things can come at a price.
At a price.
You might be lucky the first, second time, but you need to understand this thing has been happening
Everything has a price.
from like the 70s. It's always, if you watch movies, it's always the same story. It's the same story over and over again.
True.
There's nothing new to this.
But in the modeling industry, it's like a norm. We're not even shocked about it anymore.
It's not.
No, like a guy asking you for a favor,
Yeah.
You know, like we're used to it. You just pick your ground,
Like
and there
if
are
you
people
do
who
this
say
and
yes, and I don't judge them. Everyone has bills to pay. People pay it in different ways.
Yeah.
You do you, boo.
You do whatever. No,
Do
but
boo.
you see now, Gigi, you can't say that. We've already talked about social responsibility.
That's social responsibility,
That's
yes.
where
But
you
let
come
me
in.
tell you, if you can curb someone if they have not started, let me tell you, it's easy to get lost in this world, eh?
Yeah.
No offense, but we've seen very big socialites here in Kenya with over millions of followers.
Yep.
People actually look up to them and they can stand and say, "Oi, that's my idol." And you're like, okay, what have they done?
Have they done anything?
What have they done?
Is there an impact or is there any?
Why are they your idol?
It still comes down to that social responsibility
So before you start even doing such things, you have to think twice, because I also say background matters. There's some people who are just from weak backgrounds, and
True.
there's nothing you can do about
There's
it,
nothing.
honestly.
Yeah.
That's why we should bring kids actually when you want to bring a kid, because you're gonna raise that kid.
Yeah.
Because bringing weak people into the world, then they'll do anything. They'll be swayed either way.
They'll do anything for that.
Honestly, if I took let me just say what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, just say,
today,
here, listen, this platform, you can say whatever you want. We're not on TV or...
If today my mom knew like I was maybe like an escort or owing myself for stuff,
Yeah.
she would come back and kill me herself.
She'd be so disappointed.
Herself, she would kill me. For reasons being, my mom was a single mom for 5 kids.
Yeah.
And
She made ends meet.
what?
And
By
then
the time I was
you
going
are
to school,
alone.
I went to a private high school, a public private high
She made
it's
sure.
not a private high school.
Yeah.
And she paid for it.
Yeah.
And she was like, there is no excuse.
She knows how hard it is.
Yeah.
And she made it through. So
Exactly.
like for you, like,
What's your excuse?
What's your excuse?
What's your- well,
Because I'm already here for you. What's
I have
your
no
excuse?
objection. I have objections.
So,
Don't compromise yourself for just riches. Yeah. Materialistic
you
things will
found
come and
a
go.
really nice way of saying it right now. You're saying, what were your exact words before, like, we just took a break?
Do not hoe yourself for riches, my friend.
Don't.
Do not.
Don't.
Do not.
Don't.
If you're supposed to be rich, it will come. If that rich
Yeah.
husband you're supposed to meet him, you will meet him in the market, in the supermarket.
You'll still meet him.
You don't fucking need to go to Sankara and sit with one drink the whole fucking night waiting for a rich man. You got it?
Hey, JJ. But here,